Welcome back to Jake's Wealth. Today I have 40 cards. Thanks for sticking around. If you're new here, watch my other videos. We have a plethora, an array of the greatest players. You can see right on top we have Hank Aaron. So this is a different type of video. I'm actually going to be packing them up. As I'm packing them up, these are 45-year-old cards. They're in mint condition. They've been really well cared for. I bought the set. I'll be showing you. We got Babe Ruth, and then protectors are second. We got the protectors over here. So right now I'm putting them in the card sleeves and showing you guys a really cool 45-year-old set that's finite. They're not printing more of these because the company is out of business. I think they're out of business. When a company is not doing what it is, that was a Roberto Clemente, by the way, one of the best players ever. Next card is going to be a Roberto Clemente. If you have these guys' rookie cards, let me know, because a lot of people want their rookie cards. They didn't print a lot. And let's take it. This game is all about supply and demand. And it's super fun. When you have the supply, because you bought one of the 10 in the world, the 10 sets from the 1980s, like, they printed a lot of, this was right before the junk wax era hit. I go into stores nowadays, it reminds me, just today, I was in a card shop, I'm like, can I pick up some cool packs to rip? I got the packs, and then I got up to the cash register, and I had a change of heart. I decided, why am I going to rip these cheap packs? Like, the best card is $10 because they overprinted and all this stuff. Like, they say they overprinted. In reality, there must be something else underlying. And if I had to take a guess on like the 1989 junk wax era for baseball and other sports, just sports cards in general, I would say that too many people bought. It's not that they printed too much, but people in 1989 were buying cards like it was going out of business, and it's not the printer's fault. They were printing to keep up with the demand. And then one day, people said, hey, you got a Sandy Koufax, one of the greats. Hey, we've printed all this stuff and nobody's buying. We've been printing for 4 years nonstop. And somehow people just said, hey, I've had enough. I've bought this already. I've bought this 10 times. You can only do something so many times until it becomes repetitive. This is a Willie Mays, San Francisco Giants. And if something's super repetitive, it's going to require a lot of patience, which people just don't understand. When you say patience, you have to think patience times 10 for your ordinary person, because to become above average in Excel, whether it's cards, general principles, you have to have time on your side so you can learn from your mistakes. And those mistakes really shape you by making those mistakes, because the world is just super competitive nowadays. Everybody wants to get ahead. There's nobody that's just, I'm okay, unless you were told to retire and you retired, then you're okay. But still then, people don't want to give away anything. People will complain about $5. Like, it's supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be enjoyable, and the people that want to get ahead should get ahead with ease, in my opinion. It should be a lot of fun, whatever you're doing. If it's not that fun, maybe it's because something else is so much more fun. Maybe it's because you're not present and you're thinking about something that has already happened, is going to happen, and you just can't be in the moment. Like, that's something we need to... People aren't taught this. I'm telling you right now. From the first 1-year-old to 20 years old, nobody teaches you like these principles that people don't understand, and they're always, nowadays there's a lot of what's next instead of just being present and being like, okay, this is what I'm doing now, I enjoy it, I'm having a lot of fun. It's like, done. Like our attention span, they talk about attention. I think that it's actually going down in reality, because how many people sit and read a book for 3 hours? That's not, I'm guilty too. I would be talking to you guys so much better if I sat and read a book for 3 hours. We have a Joseph DiMaggio because of my attention span. After those 3 hours, I'm just practicing and stuff. And like, there's a lot of shortcuts to things. And most of the time they work out well. But you have to know that the shortcut isn't always going to work as well as you thought it would. It's going to work. Sometimes it might not even work that well. Sometimes you might not even want to take the shortcut because it's better just to do things the most difficult, toughest way. But naturally, I think that we want an easy way. And the easy way lies in the supply and demand. If you create a niche market with super low supply, speaking about these cards, if you're wondering like what I'm talking about, the supply is incredibly low. And the people with the high attention spans to know that, and the last card we have, Hank Aaron, just like we started it off, they're going to have the attention to know that there is value for within the product that's being created. It's just like all industries. Another thing that comes to mind is diamonds and jewelry. If you're a diamond, and if you're in the diamond market, you know that diamonds, there's only so many. I want to share this card with you. It's a Roberto Clemente, mint condition. We're putting it in the protector so it stays in that condition, and I recommend you do too. Yeah, so people historically want to purchase those assets. People don't like losing. I don't even like losing when I go eat. It's worth it though because I eat every day. I might have to go get some French fries after this video. That would be so great, just to have some French fries. Get some sports going on, get some card videos going on. And we got it going on, as always. But back to what I was saying. The supply for diamonds is finite. When you purchase, and you purchase a large quantity, you're going to get a really, really good deal. And when you decide that you want to give it to the next person, you want to get rid of it, the next person might buy 10% of it for more. And that creates a market of value because you got it for a better deal. Like, you're probably constantly trying not to buy the most expensive, whatever it is. If you go to a jewelry store and the exact same item with the same amount of gold as at another jewelry store, you have to make a decision. Am I going to purchase the more expensive one or the less expensive one? And there's costs associated with that. As far as condition, what's the condition? What's the rarity? Where's the market at? And how many do you want to buy now? Do you want to buy 100%? That's an easy way out. If you want to buy 100%, talking about easy, the way to do things easy, you want to buy 100% of an asset because you're going to learn from your mistakes the first time around. And if you only get one time around, there's going to be nothing to learn from. And you're just going to be the first person to hold the bag to get what it is that you were after. You're going to have it, and it's going to go up in value. So be mindful of when buying in supply. Maybe your first purchase, I did it with these cards. I bought the entire set. I did it so I know when to do it and when not to do it. It makes more sense to buy in stages. Because now I know paying this much for this, and then the next person next week is like, I'll give it to you for less expensive. I'm like, I could have just bought it twice from you. For example. And that's how the price is determined, because you can't just look at the supply of this stuff. If you want to learn from it, you have to be associated with the right way to do it, instead of just doing things to get it done. And I have lots of fun making these videos. I really enjoy it. You shouldn't, I don't know, I don't have it scripted or anything, so I don't suggest learning from everything, but maybe there's something else that applies that I talk about that you say, okay, yeah, you can learn from your mistakes, or, oh yeah, it's good, I like when you say this, or I'm a fan of this sports card. So really this video is about halfway done now, which means it's almost over. So, yeah, I'm on to Lou Gehrig right now on the Superstars. And we got 15 more cards, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Rewatch this video if you want to become so much better. And give it time. Patience is on your side. I'll see you at the top. Watch my videos. I'll see you at the top. Jake's Wealth. Thank you.